breathing properly can genuinely change the rest of your life. I'm not joking, I'm not just saying this so that you will watch the rest of the video. I'm being honest, it can change your life. And imagine how crazy it is that we've never been told in school, we've never been taught the importance of our breathing, even though it's the most fundamental thing. You see, you can survive a couple of weeks without food, a couple of days without water, but only a couple of minutes without air in your lungs. What do babies do the moment that they are born? The first thing that they do is take a deep breath. Breath is our life force. So don't you think that the way that we breathe, how we breathe, influences us in a profound way? Breathing is just so important. It influences every single aspect of our life. But the problem is that most of the time our breaths are shallow. We are barely even breathing. It's almost like we're unconscious. Like really, when was the last time that you took a deep breath? When you felt your belly expanding, when you filled yourself with air, with oxygen. You probably can't even remember it. And the way that you breathe properly, I'm still learning about this, but the way that you properly breathe, it's simple. Just breathe deeply and breathe into your belly. Take deep breaths and push it down as low as you can into your lower belly. And then exhale smoothly and slowly. That's it. Just take deeper breaths. Push it out into your belly. Push your belly out with the power of your breath. And with your breath, fill your whole body with energy, with air. Like really imagine yourself feeling every single cell in your body with energy, with the power of your inhale. And then exhale slowly, smoothly. Exhale out your tensions. With your inhale, open up the tensions in your body, and with your exhale, get it out of your body, open them up, release them, dissolve your tensions in your body through the power of your breath. And I'm guaranteeing you that if you start breathing more deeply and more often throughout your days, your life will change profoundly. You will be way better at talking with people. You have way better social skills. You'll be way more confident, way more present. You'll be way more relaxed and focused and have a lot less stress or anxiety. And the number one thing that breathing deeply can help you with is your presence. How present you are, how aware you are. Taking deep breaths can deepen your presence, your awareness, your consciousness. And just to show you the power of the breath, let me tell you about something that you probably already have experienced. You've probably already seen those guys that when they walk into the room, without doing anything obvious, they command attention. Everyone notices when he walks into a room. Everyone looks at him. Everyone wants to talk to him. His presence is inviting. And the reason why that guy is like that, why he commands attention, is because he is relaxed and he is present. He is here right now. His presence is deep. He has an open front of the body and he is taking deep, full breaths. He's not holding any tensions in his body. He's not tense, curling in on himself. No, he's relaxed. He's not lost in his thoughts. He's completely here right now. And his energy is going outwards. not inwards. He's not being negative. Now imagine that another guy walks into the same room and immediately you can sense that something's off. He's kind of repulsive. He walks in and he's hunched over, his shoulders are hunched over, he has tension in his body, he's full of tensions, and his breaths are shallow. He's barely breathing. Like if you were next to him, you wouldn't even notice that he was there because he's breathing like barely even breathing. And he's lost in his thoughts. He's daydreaming, way too concerned, thinking about what others think of him. Curled in on himself, his energy going inward. Lost in thoughts, not even present. He's not aware, not when he's next to you. He's not present, he's not here, right now. He's not even holding eye contact with you. People don't want to be around these kind of people. If you have imagined this guy in your mind, you probably wouldn't want to be friends with him. You probably wouldn't want to be around him. This is the power of breath and presence. Of not curling in on yourself. Only caring about yourself. Kind of letting yourself go. Letting your presence fill the room. And focusing outwards. Instead of being obsessed with yourself. And the number one thing that you could do to be like the first guy is to breathe more deeply. To breathe deep into your belly. Because people will notice. They will notice. And they won't look at your stomach and go like, I see you're not breathing deeply into your belly. They won't do that. But they will pick up on your lack of presence. They will pick up on the fact that you're not present, that your mind is wandering, that you're thinking about something else. And whenever you're with your friends or with your family and you're kind of unconscious, your mind is wandering, like you're lost in your thoughts, it's very rare that what you're thinking about is something positive. Most of the time, it's something negative. You're thinking bad stuff about them. You're sitting there next to your friends, next to your family, and you're shit-talking them in your own mind while sitting next to them. And then you start thinking about why you have a bad relationship with them. Because people pick up on these things. People notice that. They can sense it from your body. Now if you're still not convinced, just think about the fact that I think 90% or even more of our communication is non-verbal. Only 10% of the communication is with words. The other 90% is through our body, it's body language, it's through our presence. And people pick up on these things because imagine for how long in history language didn't exist. We've been around for a lot, I'm not sure, millions, thousands of years. And language has only been around for a couple thousands of years. So it's rooted in evolution, it's rooted in us to feel the other person, to pick up on their body. And the breath tells a lot about someone. If they are breathing shallowly, if they are breathing like with anxiety, if they're taking very shallow breaths, or whether they are taking deep, relaxed breaths. That tells a lot about someone. And maybe if you wrote down just the words that someone said to you, the words might be completely fine, but still, you might find that person, there's something off about them. Even though everything they said is completely correct, normal, great, you still find something that because of something, he's not the right person. There's something off about him. You can't trust him. And that is the other 90% of the communication that goes on with our bodies, with our presence. After watching this video, remind yourself to take deep breaths. Put it up your wall. I have even put it up my wall. Let me show you. To remind myself to take deep breaths. Here, can you see it? It says there, breathe, and it's on my wall, so that I will remember to take deep breaths throughout the day. And you can also put it on your lock screen in your phone, whatever it takes. Remind yourself to take deep breaths throughout the day. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. All the love. Have a great day and goodbye.